Hey everybody, happy Monday. Happy snow day for many of y'all. Not for me though, but happy Monday. Happy new week. Y'all, I'm over in this corner here. Let me move my table. Let me scoot a little. There we go. Hello. Okay, we got a couple of things I'm gonna do today. Or now. I'm gonna do a drawing. If you attended the paint party live last Tuesday, we were all doing the little, did I leave mine up here? I took it downstairs. I hung mine up. I should have brought it back up. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Sharon. So I said at the end of the paint party, anybody that had the kit, there was a lot of kits sold. So anybody that had the kit that we were doing at the paint party, if they either sent me a picture or posted a picture and tagged me in it or posted it in our private group, anywhere like that, if I saw your finished project, I was going to put your name into a drawing for a t-shirt, a Valentine's t-shirt. And these are the two you get. I was saying at the party, ignore the fact that the model is a male. Actually a very fit male. But it's the only picture I had of the t-shirt that I could do a mock-up to show the decal on it. So, hi Jessica. Hey Cindy. Hey Diane. Hi, Brandy. It says Matt and Brandy. I'm going to assume it's Brandy. But if not, hey, Matt. Hi, Matt and Brandy. Hi, Diane. Hi, Sue. So I'm going to pick one winner, and you can choose. It's going to be on like a heathered gray, like a charcoal gray t-shirt. But I have two options, and whoever wins, just send me a private message and tell me what size. They go from... I have small to 3X. If you need an extra small, I'll have to order that one. But they're unisex sizes. They're very soft t-shirts. They're very comfortable. But these are the two. Now it's going to be backwards. I'm going to show y'all the designs. There's the XOXO. Hold on, I can't tell if y'all can see it. XOXO with the little bows and all that. It's very, very cute. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Catherine. And there's the love with the bow. This is really pretty. I was wearing one like this at the paint party the other night. It's one of my favorites. Hey, Chrissy. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to do a drawing for that. I meant to kick off another Valentine, Be My Crafty Valentine giveaway. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that this afternoon, but I'm going to show y'all what's in it. And I still got to wrap some ribbon. I'm going to show y'all that. And then... I grabbed a few things. I was out before the weekend. Hey, Angie. I grabbed a few things at Goodwill and Dollar Tree. I was going to show y'all. Not a lot. It's not like a big haul or anything. That's why I didn't want to post on here. Come check out my haul, because it's not really a haul. It wasn't a lot of stuff. And let me just tell you, I was unloading my car the other day. I got home and I was bringing stuff in, and I put some stuff in the garage, and then I went in and I must have gone back out. Anyway, Greg drove up like an hour later, and my door was open on my car. My purse was laying in the seat, and he was like, my God, did something happen to her? Callie said that she came up and he asked her, where's your mom? And she said, Mom, your purse was laying in the seat, your drink was in the cup holder, and your car door was open. And she said, it looked like you'd been kidnapped or something. I was like, oh my gosh, had I known I'd done that, I would have hid or something and really freaked him out. But, oh my God. I said, I must have forgot, I came on in and the dogs distracted me or something. Our weather is absolutely gorgeous. We got punked. But every time I say that, Greg's like, honey, it's like 20 degrees out there. It's cold, but it's so sunny. I mean, if you look out the window, it's beautiful. We didn't get any snow. We got a lot of rain. Yesterday, we had rain. And Maggie likes to go out in the rain. We have one dog that doesn't care. She'll just run out there, lay down on the grass, whatever. But when she comes back in, she goes straight to my bed. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of having to wash the sheets. But everything is melting where you are. Yours was really pretty. You sent me the pictures, Diane. That was so pretty there. Okay, so let's do let's go ahead and just do the drawing first. So again, this is anybody that, even if you weren't at the paint party, I do a paint party every month, y'all. I haven't released February's yet because I'm not sure what it's going to be. I think it's going to be a spring theme because it won't be Valentine's, because by the time we do it, we won't want Valentine's. You got 13 inches. Cindy, send it south. I know a lot of people are saying, no, we don't want it. I want a little bit of snow. If it's going to be this cold, we might as well have some snow. I don't know. Oh, well. 48 degrees, will be 12 tonight with wind chill of 6. Yikes. And see, it's still, I mean, but the sun's out, so it's probably drying up. I mean, because we did have a lot of rain yesterday. But that's all we had. It was really nasty. Okay, so the paint party. I'm sorry, I get... So I said at the end of the paint party, anybody that had the kit, even if you didn't paint it that night, you had until Sunday night, last night, to snap a picture of your finished project, and you could either send it to me, you could post it and tag me, post it in our group, whatever. So I took everybody that I saw their finished project and put you into a drawing. And so I'm gonna just pick one and let you pick a t-shirt, a Valentine's t-shirt, 6 inches with ice on top. See, it's the ice that's so dangerous. I don't know. They kept hyping it up, and we didn't get anything. So I always watch, like North Georgia got it, but I'm not in North Georgia. I'm just south of Atlanta. So if you ever hear anything on the news about Atlanta, it probably affects me. I'm not in Atlanta. I'm not like downtown, but I'm like 30 minutes away. So I'm just below the airport. So if you ever come into Atlanta, was it Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta Airport? You're not far from me. I don't live around the airport though, so that'd be noisy. Hi Jody. Hi Jill. You finished Saturday. You should have posted your picture, Angie. Yeah, a lot of people didn't do it at the party, but that's okay. You know, there was 2 people that ordered the Friday before, so I knew they didn't even have their kit yet. That's why I bumped it out. Okay, let's just go ahead and draw. Let's draw a name. Let's draw a name. And then I'm going to show y'all what's in 16.5 inches. Holy crap. Where are you at? I'm going to show y'all what's in the Be My Crafty Valentine giveaway. I'm going to do another one. Show you what's in that. And I want to show you all I want you to see my birdhouse. It's big. But I'm still trying to figure out how to doctor it up because I don't know how well it's going to hold up outside. Okay. We go to Six Flags. Six Flags. Yeah. Well, Six Flags is west. I think west of me. Yeah, I think it's west. I gotta get a new ring light, y'all. It flickers. Hi, Penny. Hey, Liz. Okay, so let's draw. Ready? Do I have one? Okay. Okay, if the person's not here, this isn't one of those where I have like 800 names in here. So, I think everybody that would be in here purchased a paint party kit from me. So I know I have their address. So, the winner of the t-shirt, and I'm going to let her pick which design she wants and her size, is Karanen. I cannot pronounce her last name. Tuinstra? I might as well just say Karanen because I only know of one Karanen in the world. So, and it's her. So, Karanen T, you are the winner. So, if you will just reach out to me and let me know what size t-shirt you would like. They're unisex sizes. And they're Gildan, soft style. They're so soft. Just a good fit. But it's a charcoal gray t-shirt. And you can pick, do you want the love? It won't be backwards, I promise. Love or the XOXO. Cora won one of these at the paint party. I've already got hers in there ready to go. But it's really pretty. It's really pretty on that gray. I think everything I've ever seen on that gray looks pretty. Okay, so Karanen, congratulations. You won. I don't think she's in here right now. She normally would be. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside. Let me show you. Okay, so I'm going to kick it off I'm going to kick it off at 4 p.m. today. So I will post a picture of this. I'm going to show y'all what it is. The Be My Crafty Valentine. I'm going to post a picture of the bundle and give you like a keyword to comment to get your name into the drawing. And I'm going to do it. Let's see. Today is Monday. I hear somebody coming. Today is Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm trying to think. I don't want to stretch it out too far. What's today? The 26th. The 7th, 28th. Did you need me?
No, I was just letting you know I was back.
Oh, okay. The dogs let me know when you're back. You can't sneak in. The dogs let us know when someone's here. I had a doormat that said, no need to knock. We already know you're here. I'll put it all on there, but I'll probably stretch it out for 3 days to give everybody a chance to see it and get their name in. But every day I will post something where you can get your name into the drawing. Okay? It might be like, but you make sure you're following my page, like the post, comment whatever the keyword I say. And it might be, I don't know, candy or something like that. I don't know. So we'll do that, okay? But let me show you what's in it. Some of the items are the same as the last giveaway that I did. I do have another one of these tumblers with the bows. So cute. And I found a topper for the straw. I thought they were supposed to fit tight. This doesn't fit really tight. But it does, I mean, it does fit on it. And it fits, I don't like touching it too much. It does fit on holding onto the straw. And then you got your little cover to cover your straw tip. So I found some of these. There's one of these. So the bundle will have this. I do have another one of the glass candy containers, glass candy jar. And that's the same one that I did the makeover on, like this. I just painted it with chalk paint and then just kind of hit it with some brown. But I made it so it could be interchangeable. And I will put some, what do you call it? Crinkle paper. I'll put some crinkle paper in it in case you want to do that too. But you might fill yours with candy. You will get a DIY kit to make these little fillers, these little Valentine. You don't have to put them in there if you don't want to. You might use these for crafting. Like I said, you might use yours for candy. But you'll get a DIY kit to make your own. You won't get these. After I made these, I thought of several other ways I could have done these that would have been cute. But they're still cute. Okay, so the bundle will have the tumbler, the candy container. You're going to get 4, just like the last one. You're going to get 4 bottles of apple barrel paint. You'll get black and white, the essentials. Everybody needs that. You'll get a pink. I got pink polish and flag red. I think that's what I had last time. Pink and red. You're going to get, I did get a bottle of Mod Podge. In case you want to decoupage your Valentine love letters. You're going to get 2 little foam brushes to go with your Mod Podge. You're going to get a pack of these little, I call them polka dotters, sponge pouncers, sponge dabbers. That's what they call them. You're going to get those. I grabbed one of these at Dollar Tree. Have y'all seen the new frames? I love these little arched frames. I love all the arched stuff, but this one has butterflies. So I'm going to throw one of these in. I got another little notepad and pen. Now this one doesn't have bows, but this has bows. It kind of matches your cup, tumbler. You want the candy jar? I know, it's so cute. I can't believe I found those. I found 3 of them. So I did 1 and I kept 2 for giveaways. All right, so you'll get a little notepad and a pen. Cute, cute, cute. And last time I did 5 yards of ribbon just from my craft stash. And it's on one of the little, I wanted to show y'all these. Ever since I showed that, I've had people messaging me or asking in the comments about the ribbon boards. I added them back into my shop. I had them when I used to have an Etsy shop. I don't do the Etsy shop anymore. I just use my website. But I have these boards, and they're really sturdy. I know a lot of people cut out cardboard, but if you load them up like I do, mine always like sagged and bent, and they were just, I don't know. These are MDF. They're laser cut. They come in, listen, they come in 4 sizes. I'll show you. I don't use the extra small. It's almost just a waste. I feel like I gotta sneeze. I don't use the extra small. I may get rid of that option, but it's in there now, but I'll show you. But anyway, this bundle is going to come with, I got to wrap these on here. You're going to get a yard of the pink. It's almost like a burlap. It's not really burlap. I don't know. You're going to get a yard of this. You're going to get a yard of the pink gingham. And then a yard of each little velvet. I've got pink and I've got red. I just grabbed anything that looked Valentine's-y. And I'm just going to, and you're going to get one of these because I'm going to put it on here. I don't know if I can fit them all on here though. The thing about these, I'm going to show y'all these. I call them ribbon boards. I posted a picture. There's a picture also on the listing in my shop. I still have a bunch of tubs. I still need to cut more of these, but I brought them over here to show. I grabbed a few. So this is actually the medium. Let me grab it for you. Okay, this one's a small. Do I even have the extra small? I don't even think I have an extra small. Nobody ever orders the extra small. But this is the small. This is the medium. You can see the difference in size. They have this hole because when I made these, my plan, I still got to get like a bar hung up, like a curtain rod. Because at Dollar Tree, you can get these little, over in the like stationery or like school supplies and stuff like that, you can get a pack of these little rings. And my idea is to loop them all. Look, that one's coming off. I wrap them on here. Look, I tried to organize mine like by theme or colors, or these are any of my Valentine ribbons or what make me think of Valentine's. And now you can use either rubber bands. Yeah, let me show you. You could, well, not that one. Like a stretchy rubber band. You could either put rubber bands to hold them in place. I don't like the rubber band idea. Not, at least not on the big one. But see the purple rubber band? You could do that to hold it in place. Or you could just use a little pin. I have, like at Walmart, I got like a little pack of straight pins. I like the pins. It's easier. I can't tell you how many times I pop rubber bands. I hate that. Hi, Susan. Hey, Sue. Okay, so you could do that. But I separated mine. Like I said, I've got one. And I'm just going to hang them. Like string them along like a curtain rod. And have them out like across, like if I have a wall, like even above a closet. I would need a stepladder to get up there to it. But, you know, the little space above your closet to the ceiling, like it would be pretty to have these like strung along there on a curtain rod, like a whole bunch of them. And like this one, I have like all my natural, any like neutrals. And you can see I've got a lot on here. The large one has, it's like a 1-inch notch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can fit 5 different ones on here. But if you had them strung along like that, you know, you'd be able to see them. Like I could walk over and just, oh, okay, I need that one. And you could just, instead of having to take the rod down, you can just open this little ring and pop it right off. And then you can hang it back up when you're done. That was my intention. I have not hung my rod up yet. So, but let me show you. I just put my skinny ones on here, but you could put wider up to 1 inch on here. But if you have wider ones, oh look, I did those. I did my polka dots. Some of these are coming off. I've got them thrown in this basket. So, but I mean, ribbon is so pretty. Why not like have it out on display? Here's a bunch of my different polka dots. This one has rickrack. I shouldn't have thrown it in this basket. I have to go back and redo them all. This one has my rickrack. I always call it riffraff. You could also use tape if you wanted to. If you don't want to use pins or rubber bands. But anyway, I just have different, I need to put something, maybe white right here. And then I've got little ones. The little ones are wrapped on. So these smaller ones, you can do, like you can do multiple, you know, like you could group them together. Like I think these are like fall, these are fall colors. Got one with gingham. And I could add some more. I could put some pink with it. I have several that aren't on. They're just loose. And then if you have like a wide ribbon you want to put on one of these, you could. This is a small. This one's a medium. So you can see the difference. And some you can fit more than, like this one. I've got two different. I got a wide and then a skinny. So, you know, just play around with them. However you want to do. And these I just put on one big ring all together. So, anyway, I wanted to show y'all those. I'm going to, with this bundle, with this giveaway, I'm going to send, let me see. I'm going to send those ribbons that I showed you. Let's see, I'm going to put them on here. I mean, I just think if you hang them, they would be really pretty. Especially if you do them in, I mean, you don't have to organize them like that. You could just put whatever ribbon you have. But I'm going to put this on here for, oh, excuse me. I'm just going to wrap these on here. So whoever gets, you could even, if you wanted to really go all out, you could decorate your boards. You could paint them, or you could write on them, or, you know, whatever you choose to do. Now, the smaller ones, if you wanted to buy a pack of, like the little hair elastics at Dollar Tree, you could do that. Make it easy if you don't want to do pins. How much are they? They come in bundles. I would have to look them up. I think, like I said, I may get rid of the extra small. I don't even have... The extra small is smaller. I think you get like for Maggie. I think you get, she just came home. It's like $3.99. I'm not sure. I would have to look. I don't want to quote you the price, but they're not that much, but it does help. And you could just get a few at a time. The big ones, I think it's $8.99. You get two, I think, but they hold a lot of ribbon. And I'm telling you, you can wrap these things. I don't have one of these wrapped as much, but I fit like several spools of ribbon. Let me wrap this one here. These are thick, these natural ones. But you can fit, it doesn't just hold one spool of ribbon. Like, you know, when you get these right here, I've put like 3 or 4, just kept on going. Just when I stopped one, I put a little piece of tape and start another one, keep going. And I just put the pin at the end. But, I mean, you can fit them pretty thick. I don't have one over here like that. But there's some that I just kept wrapping because I had like multiples of the same spool of ribbon. So, and I had a picture somewhere. I had like a tub of all these ribbons, and I condensed it down to, I have these, since I haven't hung my rod up yet, I have them like on a bookcase, and they're just lined up really pretty. And you can see, you know, from the side, you can see your ribbons. on the bookcase. But it took up like, I took a picture and I had my little Dr. Pepper can in the, for size reference, but it only took up like this much space, whereas the ribbons took up, like the rolls, the spools, took up a ton of space. So it does save you some space. I'm trying to think if I'm going to be able to fit all these. I may. See, I'm just, oops. And if you want to put a piece of tape to start it, you can do that. I don't know if I can fit. The last one I had 5 different because they were all skinny. But I have this wide one on here. But see, I'm just going to wrap it and then just pin it in place. But like I said, I think it makes a pretty display. Put a pin. Hey, Wendy. Get a pin. All right. I need to go through all my ribbons because some of them, there's no reason I have. I think I see ribbon. I go out and I see, I'm like, oh, that's pretty. And then I get home and say, no wonder I thought it was pretty. I obviously like it because I've bought it like 10 times. All right, let's see. I don't know if I can fit them all on here. Oh, I could. I'm going to put it at the bottom. I can do that. There's the red velvet. That's pretty. So this will get you started, whoever wins this. I know, and I'm telling you, if I'm gonna, that's gonna be on my list of things to do. I'm gonna get, because I have a curtain rod. I think I'm gonna hang it above. I've got a closet in here with those bifold doors. I think I'm gonna hang it across there and just hang them. The only thing is, I'll have to step on my stepladder to get up to get them. But I mean, it's just empty space up there, you know. So, okay, so I got these on here. I don't like this rubber band on here. Put a pin. Okay, so I think I'm gonna, whoever gets this, hopefully they'll go ahead and use some of the ribbon. I'm not gonna block this, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it down here because it's just kind of extra space. Why not, right? But anyway, there's a yard of each of these. I just thought they looked like Valentine colors, so stick them on here. Put a pin. Put a pin in it. Okay. So you're going to get 4 yards of ribbon with your bundle. I'll take a picture of this. Like I said, I'm going to kick it off at 4 o'clock today, 4 p.m. Eastern. And just every day, if y'all just check back, I'll post a different picture and tell you like how to get your name in the drawing. And then we'll do it. I'll have the date and time of the drawing, or when the drawing will be. And like I said, you don't have to be present for the drawing. I'll tell you when it will be. Like usually it's like on this day at 2 p.m. Eastern. If you're not there, that's okay. You'll have till 10 p.m. Eastern that night to just reach out to me if your name is drawn. But you have to respond. I have to know that you know you won, and you have to message me with your address. So that's how we do it. Okay. All right. So that's the giveaway. I'll kick that off at 4 p.m. Eastern today. Okay. But some goodies, some Valentine goodies. Okay. So got that. And you could craft with this. I've been seeing people doing crafts with these new frames at Dollar Tree. They also had it in like a metallic looking color. I just got white because I thought you could paint it metallic if you wanted to. Okay, that's all the goodies. Let me see what else I wanted to show. I wanted to show y'all some things I picked up when I was at Goodwill. I do not need to be bringing stuff home and I'm doing it anyway. Anyway, I got this basket for, hold on, it's Joanna Gaines line, what is it, Hearth and Hand with Magnolia. Look at this basket. It was like $3. It's a nice, heavy, but it's got the Hearth and Hand. $3. I was like, I can always use baskets in here to hold stuff. Okay, so I got that at Goodwill. What else? I don't think I got anything else at Goodwill. If I did, I didn't bring it up here. So, okay. Oh, I got these. I got these eggs because they were only 89 cents. They're from Dollar Tree. No, these are from Walmart. But still, even at Dollar Tree, it would be, they say 98 cents at Walmart. This may be old, though. But even at Dollar Tree, they would be at least, what, $1.25, $1.50, something like that. So I want to take these and make bowl fillers. So I want to decoupage, paint them, decoupage them, so that they're like, I don't want these colors. I want them to look like, kind of like stone, and then pretty patterns on them. I don't know. This will be a project we'll work on. These twine I got. You know, sometimes if you go on Walmart.com, you'll see things that are not actually at Walmart. It's like a third-party provider. And half the stuff, I think, comes from China. These took about 10 days to get here, but I think they were like $1 something. They were very cheap, but it's, is this twine? I don't know, but I just grabbed some colors that I didn't have, but they were very cheap. So I'll post the link. Y'all can see what you think. But it did take about 10 days to get here, but they were super, super cheap. So anyway, I just grabbed, I have all kinds of colors over here. I have a little basket of all these different twines. You never know when you might need one of these colors, though. So anyway, I wanted to show y'all those. I'll share the link where I found those. I just got some little zipper bags for little Valentine cutouts that I send out. Okay, I got some of this before, and I used it on a project, and people were like, where did you get that? It's a wider lace. I got it at Dollar Tree, and then when I went back to get some more, I didn't ever see it. I just saw these. Now there's only 3.28 feet, so it's like a yard. It's just a little over a yard, but it's really pretty. They have it in white and then this cream color. So check your Dollar Tree. I can't remember what project I used it on, but everybody's like, where did you find that? I can't find it. I just saw it again. So maybe it's a seasonal thing. So I got that. I got another one of these. If you see the stamp things, the clear stamps at Dollar Tree, these are really pretty to put over, like when you paint something or decoupage it, and you kind of have like kind of stamped. It almost looks like, almost like a postcard. You know how like you have a postcard that's got like the postmark stamped across it and all that? Like you see scrapbook paper like that. I always like to take these and kind of stamp them. Like I had a little wooden bird that I did on this thing, and I stamped across it. Did I do it on my, hold on. I think I did it on the snowman. Let me just look. I can't see that far. Yeah, okay. Just to give it like an extra layer, I did it on this guy. If you look at his, it's on his face too, but on his chest, do you see it's almost like faded. So you can see some writing, but it doesn't really say anything specific. It just kind of gives it a little extra texture or an extra layer of decorative. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying though. But I always grab these. I grabbed this one because it doesn't have words. I have one that has words, but this has like greenery and floral. So I thought that would be pretty on some of the spring stuff, especially like birds and stuff. I thought that'd be pretty on there. Okay, I bought this thing. Y'all know, whenever I'm doing cheeks, like on Snowman or anything you're trying to give cheeks, I always end up having to grab a Q-tip because I had one of those blender brushes, but I'm the worst at remembering to wash everything out and it tends to harden up. Okay, so I saw this over in the on the makeup aisle. One day I was talking, I said, I was in Dollar Tree in the cosmetic department. That sounds so fancy for Dollar Tree. They don't have a cosmetics department. I was on the makeup aisle. This is it's Sassy and Chic Silicone Makeup Blender. It looks like lipstick, doesn't it? But I thought this would be great for doing, I'm going to try it next time I have one. But it's all like rubbery. It's like jelly. You know what I'm saying? So I thought this would be good to, when we're doing cheeks. And the good thing is it's slick. So it'll be easy to wipe off with like a baby wipe or whatever. But like the beauty blender I have, it's bristles. You know, it's like a brush. And mine are like real stiff. So when I go to do cheeks or whatever, it just scratches. It's not really good. So we're going to try this next time I have something that I need to do cheeks. Because that way I can just wipe the paint off. It's just kind of gummy. Be good. Okay, we're going to try it. I'm going to leave it. Watch, I'll forget where it's at. So y'all remind me next time I'm doing something with cheeks. I need to try that. And then these, while I was in the makeup department, if you go in Dollar Tree, sometimes every now and then these reels pop up on my feed and they're talking about dupes at Dollar Tree, like things, and they'll compare them to like high-end stuff. Be Pure, this name right here, Be Pure. They do a lot of like skincare and all that. They'll have dupes of like Lancome, L'Oreal, Revlon, all the different ones. But this, I don't know if y'all have ever seen the mascara. It's called Better Than Sex. Who makes it? Is it Tarte? Anyway, it's at Sephora, Ulta, all them. It's kind of expensive mascara, but the container looks a lot like this. It's that like kind of rose gold. It's really good mascara. But anyway, this is actually lipstick, or lip cream, hydrating lip cream. And there was 2 colors. I bought them because I'm like a lipstick junkie. Like I always have lipstick nearby. I don't like chapstick. It's just, I don't like how dry it is. What? I know it looked like lipstick. I thought that too. What's the next paint box? I haven't released it yet because I'm not sure. It's probably gonna be a spring project. Are you talking about the paint party? I don't know yet. I will know soon. I'll know before the 1st. So, and I'll release it then. But it'll probably be a spring project. I've got a couple in mind. I just gotta narrow it down. Let me show you all these though. This is mauve. I picked 2 colors. Mauve Muse. But isn't it pretty? It's not like red, or I have some lipstick on. Let's see. It's real creamy. It's not, I don't like lip gloss. I don't like lip gloss because it's super sticky, and I don't like chapstick because it's too waxy. This is really good for $1.25. I got this color, Mauve Muse. I can't say words. And then this one is, they had all kinds of colors. They had some reds. They had some pinks. This is Rose Whisper. I'm not a makeup page, so y'all can totally ignore this. I know I've seen people get like eyeshadows and blushes and stuff for some of their projects, like to put like when they're painting stuff, especially if you're doing fabrics and stuff. Okay, this one is the Rose Whisper, but I don't like red. I can't really wear reds and stuff, but it's like I like these colors. It's not pink. I think I rubbed my lips together, so can't really. This one's darker. I like it. But anyway, they're just natural. I always have lipstick. I don't know. It's just something I have to have. I saw a thing on Oprah when I was younger, and I remember her talking about different addictions people have. And there actually is a thing with people having an addiction to, I think she said chapstick. I'm not addicted to chapstick, but lipstick. At one time, I think one of my friends counted, I had 18 lipsticks in my purse. And I was like, oh my God, I have a problem. But, you know, you never know. I'd have them in my car, but they would melt. So these are really pretty. If y'all are over there, look, they're called Silky Lip Cream. But they're in this like rose gold. And it doesn't look anything like, it shows a picture on here. Like this is that one, Mauve Muse. Like hers almost looks kind of metallic-y. It's not like that. Oh, wait. Oh, Rose Whisper. Okay, here we go. Seriously, though. Well, I don't know. It's pretty close. It's not shiny like that, though. But they're really good. So, check them out if you're over there. And you might like pinks and stuff like that. I had some of those. Oh, and the last thing I want to show y'all I got. They only had one left. You know when the calendars were always a big thing at Dollar Tree? I found this one. It's really pretty. Blossom and Bloom. Wait, Blossom. Yeah, Blossom and Bloom. But look at the pretty different prints they have. And you know, you can use like the big ones for big projects, but I've seen people take this back page that has all the little ones, cut these out and make magnets, like refrigerator magnets. That would be so cute. Put them on, just put them onto something like a piece of wood, or you could take Jenga blocks. I've seen people do that. They take Jenga blocks and make the square, like glue them together into a square shape, and then put these on there. I know that ring light is hitting it, but I thought these were so pretty. Let's see if I can open it. Hey, Dawn. Over where? What? You got this calendar too? Dollar Tree. Are you talking about the lipsticks? I got them at Dollar Tree. I just hear a lot of people talking about that Be Pure. They make hand sanitizers. It's the ones, Dollar Tree has all the stuff, but the brand is, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of blurry. It's just the letter B and then the word pure. But they do I mean, what drew me to it was the container reminds me of that mascara. If you've ever been in like Sephora or Ulta or whatever, I think it's Tarte. Because I love Tarte and Urban Decay. I love their makeups. But like their mascara is called Better Than Sex. And it's in, I swear the tube looks like this. I probably have one around here. And it's really good, but it's really expensive. Okay, y'all see these better? That's pretty. Look at that one for 4th of July. A lot of them have these little rain boots. I guess because it's garden stuff. See that one too. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, that one's cute. That one's pretty. But anyway, you could use the big sheets like for bigger projects. That I might do that. I might do that with some. I have a ton of Jenga blocks. Make some magnets. But yeah, there was two that I was looking for. This was one of them, and there was another one, and I couldn't find it. Everything was kittens and horses and mountains. So, look how pretty. Pretty colors. Nice. Hey, that kind of goes with my shirt. All right, that's it. I think that's all. Oh, I was going to show you the birdhouse. Okay, so I've had a few people since I posted that picture say, "Hey, I need one," or "Are you going to sell those?" let me figure out the birdhouse, because here's the thing. I don't know. I don't know how well it's going to stand up, but to the weather, at least here, I did cut it on, I got Greg to cut me some sheets of, is it, I don't know if it's birch plywood or what. It's 1/4 inch. It's not what I usually use in my Glowforge, but it's thicker and it's wood, and I want to seal it. I'm going to seal it, but I still don't know. I don't know how well it's going to last out there, but, and how well it'll weather. I mean, I think it'd be pretty if it weathers, but look how big it is. I still got to cut the bottom for it, but the thing is, the way whoever designed this, everything has to be glued in place. Where I've got tape is where it pops in place. You're supposed to glue it, but there's nowhere to, because you even have to glue the, see, the bottom has notches that's going to fit the bottom piece. So it has to be glued in place. And it's really thin. I'm going to have to try to figure out how I can maybe put a hinge on it, or I don't, maybe if I could, I don't know, cut it where it goes on just a thicker piece of like pressure treated wood or something like that for the base that screws in somehow without splitting it. So I could unscrew it every season after the birdies have flew away and empty it out, because you want to be able to reuse it, because they won't reuse it if it's got someone's former nest. But it's got other pieces that go with it. So I kind of want to jazz it up a little bit, change it. But it's got, none of this is glued together. I just cut it. But it's got like, a big hole for the door, but it's got the little piece that goes around the door. But I thought it'd be cute to have a little wreath around that. I guess that is that hole for like air, you know, or for light. So if Mama Bird is leaning in here, she can still see. I don't know. How does she see in there? I want to put a little lamp in there for her, but I've seen people put little cameras in their birdhouse so they can see like the baby birds. I probably won't go that far. But wouldn't it be cute to find like a fairy door? I've seen laser cutouts that are like fairy doors. The wire basket, I found it at Goodwill for $3. It's Hearth and Hand by Magnolia. It's Joanna Gaines stuff. $3. It was like $3.09. I was like, I need it. I really shouldn't be out buying stuff. But I think it's got this piece. Hold on. And then it's got these little like shutter pieces, I guess. Or do they go up here? I'll have to look at the, I found the file. I found one that had little windows on the side. I don't know how warm this will be for birdies, but it's got to be better than just being in a tree, right? I mean, it's some shelter. It's got these pieces that pop in like for a, and it's really loose. I mean, I know I would glue it, but there's that. And then the perch like that. I don't know. We'll see. You love it. You want one. I know. I didn't know it was going to be this big. I cut it. I was like, Greg, I need some more wood. It took like 3 full-size sheets that go in the Glowforge to cut it. But I was even thinking like for the roof, I don't know. Maybe if I could figure out a way either for the bottom or for one of the sides of the roof to not be glued, maybe have like a hinge so I could just open it and empty it out or clean it out every year. But I was thinking about like these, I just don't know how they'll hold up in the weather, even if I seal them. But to make like little shingles, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I want to do something with it. I'm obsessed with these birds. Greg said he was sitting out on the front porch yesterday, and he said, man, I'm seeing a lot more birds. They're all flying because that the bird feeder, the bird cam thing, is off my back deck. And you see all the birds flying past my house going to the backyard. There's a ton of them. There's blue jays, there's cardinals, there's wrens. I don't know what else there is. They're just, I mean, my phone is constantly going off with alerts that they're there. And then there's a squirrel, and I think she's pregnant. She's really round, and you see a little nipple when she's like leaning against, she's eating and everything. But I think she's pregnant. So I need to get a squirrel feeder. Because my son was like, you want me to take care of that? And I said, no, I mean, she's hungry. It's cold. So I told Greg, he's like, we need to get more bird feeders. Maybe not all of them with cameras, but just spread them around the property. Because they're obviously loving it. Somebody's just got to go around and refill them all the time. Get the shingles. Oh, yeah, the shingles for doll houses. Yeah, and I bet Amazon has stuff like that. I was thinking about looking like at Home Depot and stuff. Oh, I thought he called my name. Oh, he said Stella. I don't know. I want to look up different birdhouses. But he was like, are you going to like just stain it? Or are you going to, I said, I'm going to probably decoupage it and all that stuff. But I think a fairy door would look so pretty right there if I can find one that'll fit. And then I just feel like it needs a little, like an awning, So we'll see. This will be, I'm gonna keep looking for stuff, and then this will be a little project that we'll do live, and y'all can give me any tips and suggestions and all that good stuff. So I think that's it. I do want to get on here and craft. I've been wanting to get on here and craft, and I kept saying, what if the power goes out? We haven't had any other than rain. It's cold. It's very cold, but we got a lot of food and we got a generator on our back porch. So we're prepared. I think it's going to sneak up on us when we let our guard down. So I know Goodwill usually overpriced. They'll have stuff in there from Dollar Tree for $4 and $5, like dollar items, not plus items. And I'm like, what do you think? Who prices this? But then they price this $3. It's heavy. It's a heavy basket. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got another one. Hold on, let me show you. It's another, like basket. Let me see. This one was, this one was 2 or 3. But, and this, you can kind of see it. It's like a tiered. I'm going to put these in there too. These all my little, see, I have these colors. These are a little bit different texture, but keep all these. I feel like if I keep everything similar together, I can find it. Because when I try to organize in here, I can't find anything. So I need to go around. I got a label maker. I need to label stuff. I have all kinds of drawer space in here, and all the drawers are empty. All my stuff is like out. That's why it's so cluttered in here. But yeah, this was like 2 or 3. It was 3 or 4 maybe. I already peeled the price off, but it was super cheap. So I got this one and that one. Because I figured it's organizing, right? It's not just junk. I know, y'all, I keep saying I want to have like a get-together. Like a, what do we call it? I think Amanda called it like a meet, greet, shop. I said meet, greet, shop, eat. We can meet, and we can go eat, and then we can go shopping. Because I have two Goodwills near me. Well, I have 3. I don't really go to, one's a little further down. It's not really far. I just don't go that way ever. But there's one just like 4 miles up from my house, and the other one's just a few miles the other way. But the other one is in what I call a really nicer area. Like the houses are more expensive and stuff like that. And I feel like I always see good stuff in there. I see a lot of Pioneer Woman stuff. I see like name brand purses. I see clothes in there with tags still on it. I don't buy a lot of clothes at thrift stores, but sometimes I see like Chico's and Banana Republic and Gap and American Eagle. Like there was a Cotton Colors long sleeve tee with a hood, and it was the color that my daughter loves. And it still had the tags on it, and it was $6, so I got it for her. But they're funny about it. They're like, I don't want clothes that somebody's worn. And I'm like, it has tags on it. I mean, I don't think anybody's worn it. So, but this, there's those two Goodwills, and then there's two thrift stores. One is my favorite thrift store. They're all like right in the same area. So I always say, if we ever had to get together, I would want everybody to come here because I know some good spots we could hit. So, hey, Miss Ruby, I need to run. I'll host you. Hey, okay, bye, Ruby. Or is that Susan? Oh, Susan's leaving. Have a good afternoon. Stay warm, stay safe. I don't know what y'all's weather is like, but we got punked. But I'm telling you, it'll probably sneak up on us. It's usually February that we get hit with the weather, like the snow or, you know, stuff like that. So we'll see. I'll be prepared next time. I'm already prepared. Now we got to eat all this food that I bought. Because Greg's like, are you hungry? What are we going to make? And I'm like, I'd rather go somewhere. But the Goodwill at Thomas Crossroads, that's the one that's closest to my house. I like that one, but sometimes their price, and that one is in the same parking lot. Like, it's next door to Dollar Tree, and that one always has Dollar Tree items in there marked at like $4 and $5. And I'm like, things that are like currently for sale for $1.25 or $1.50 or whatever. But the one in Peachtree, not Peachtree, Tyrone, it's right at the edge of Peachtree City. That's the good one. And then there's the thrift store in Peachtree City, Clothes Less Traveled. That's a really good thrift store. I love that thrift store. I want to do a field trip. I keep saying I want to do a Thrifty Thursday where I take y'all live and we go in there. I need somebody to go with me to kind of hold the camera. I got one of those things that you can put around your neck and it holds the camera right here so it sees whatever I see. But I'm embarrassed when I wear it. I feel like people are like, what is she doing? So it's in my car. Greg's like, what is that in your car? I'm like, it's like it goes around your neck. It sits right here and it holds. It'd be perfect. I feel like a weirdo when I wear it. 35 in Utah. No snow or rain. But don't y'all normally have snow? Y'all have the mountains. Seems like I see a lot of people in Utah and they have the beautiful mountains with the snow in the background. I'm like, wow, that's pretty. We don't have anything. We have sun, so I'm grateful for that. I like when it's cold, but it's sunny. So I'll take it. I will take it. Okay, y'all, I think I've shown you everything. I'm gonna get that bundle put together and take a picture, and I'll kick off the giveaway, the Be My Crafty Valentine. And somebody's going to win all that stuff. And I'll probably do it for like 3 days. I'll put on there as soon as I kick it off, I'll post when the drawing will be. Okay. So I think that's it. I know as soon as I end this, I'm going to see something else I wish I'd shown y'all, but I'll show you later if I do. Okay. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to go get that set up, get that posted. I may see y'all on here later. I want to do a craft project that I didn't get around to the past couple days. So I will post and let y'all know if I'm able to get on here this afternoon. It might be this evening. All right? Y'all have a great afternoon. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, y'all.